Welcome to Lesson 5, Getting to Know Yourself Better. What is your personality? What is your love language? Have you ever done a test? It would really help to figure out what you're all about. So I'm going to show you a few slides and we're going to go over the different personalities. This is an assessment that you can do on the bottom of the page here, and you can go in and get a free personality test so you can figure out what you are. I'm an otter and a part lion. We'll find out more about that in just a few. So as you can see on the picture here, that a lion is direct. They're competitive, decision makers, visionaries, and they express opinions readily. And these on this one and the otter are very people-oriented, very outgoing people. The beaver and the golden retriever are the people that are introverts and would prefer to be behind the scenes. So the otter is animated, shows feelings, emphasizes main ideas, persuasive, social, and great motivator. I live in the otter world most of the time. Occasionally a lion will roar out at me, but most of the time I'm an otter. So then you say, if you have a significant other, what are they? There's the beaver, who's inventive, accurate, can be critical, perfectionism is part of theirs, and hates disorganization or unpredictability. And the golden retriever is very patient, cooperative, collaborative, slow to change, can be loyal to a fault. So you see with these, if say you were the otter and you married a golden retriever, the otters are like real fun people. They'd rather have fun versus work, and they'd rather be out socializing, where the golden retriever would rather be at home enjoying a good movie on the couch and not really being motivated to do much more than that. So as you see, there's different personalities, and it helps you understand. Personally, with me, I married a golden retriever. I was the otter, and I didn't understand why he didn't want to just keep going to one fun activity after another, and he would get tired. People drain golden retrievers and beavers, but lions and otters, people energize. So I would get energized socializing, he would get drained. So we were total opposites, as you can see. And it helped me to understand and not to make him feel like he had to be me and I had to be him. So that helped in our relationship. So this is something that once you understand each person's different and each person has their own personality, you will find that maybe you'd be a little bit more understanding of your significant other if you knew what personality they really were. So the other area I wanted to explain to you is love language. It's really effective to figure out what your love language is and what your significant other or your partners are, because if you don't understand your own love language, you couldn't, and you don't understand your significant other, that it might cause complications in your relationship. So here's the different love languages. Words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. As you can see, each one has their own little communications. Each one has a different action and what to avoid. So example, words of affirmation. That's one of my biggest ones. Compliments, affirmation, and kind words. Send notes or cards. And the thing I avoid is criticism. Quality time, it could be one of the other areas of the love language. One-on-one time they need non-interrupted time, face-to-face time conversations. Actions could be take a walk together, do things together, take trips, long periods of being apart, more time with friends than with partners. See, they want your time one-on-one. They want to know you're listening. They want to hear you. Receiving gifts, you think, that's pretty easy. Well, they like positive, fact-oriented information. Giving gifts on special occasions and also on not so special occasions. And not forgetting their special days is very important to receiving gifts. And if your child would be a receiving gift as one of their love languages, there's always things you can do. Wrap little gifts up, send little notes of encouragement in their lunch boxes. Just little things that make the difference in your child's life. Say the words of affirmation and all you're doing is giving them gifts, that won't make a difference to them. They want words of affirmation. They want quality time in all this. The other one would be acts of service, action words like I can, I will, what else can I do? Help with house, around the house, yard repairs, chores, acts of kindness. Ignoring partners' requests while helping others is one of those that if you're an acts of service person and your significant other or partner is just helping everyone but you feel like you're not being heard. And physical touch, a lot of nonverbal and verbal needs to be word pictures. You know, you need to, nonverbal, I should say, a lot of nonverbal. They need touch, they need hugs, they need a child that's very physically touched, just is touching you all over. If you stop to see what they're doing, then you can figure out if that's your love language or if that's not. They like hugs, pats, kisses. Physically neglect or abuse would be what they would avoid. So there's a test here at the bottom, as you can see. If you would click onto that, or I believe if you just go into that, copy and paste it, that would help you to see what your love language is. Here's one when this gentleman put it all together. So the 5 love languages, he was talking about tacos, but this makes it really simple. The words of affirmation, your tacos are delicious. Acts of service, I made your taco. Receiving gifts, here's a taco. Quality time, let's go out for tacos together. And physical touch, let me hold you like a taco. So there is how one little word can be used in the 5 love languages to help you see that. Here's another one, living out the 5 love languages at home. The words of affirmation, spoken words, written cards and letters, encouraging words, compliments, affirming spirit, avoid emotionally harsh words or undue criticism. So if you could say it in a little bit of a kinder word to them, if they're a word of affirmation, they take it a lot better. Quality time, running errands together, taking trips, doing things together, going on walks, sitting and talking at home. Quiet place with no interruptions, undivided attention, one-on-one conversations. If you have a child with quality time and the first thing they do is they say, come up to my room, mommy, I want you to know what I did today. They want your quality time, uninterrupted time. Put the phone down, get up in their bedrooms and listen how much their day was. Things you avoid with this person is too much time with friends or groups, isolation, and gaps of time between meetings. So your receiving gift is your strong love language. Giving gifts, giving time, remembering special occasions, giving small tokens, private giving of gifts, and pleasant facial expressions. Gift giving, it can be so simple. Just writing a little card, you don't have to buy big things. You know, if you're a gift, do you like receiving gifts? They'll take flowers from the fields versus bought flowers, but bought flowers are nice. For kids, you can even wrap up their school clothes in the beginning of school and make it a gift type of giving if they're receiving gifts. Now, if they're not receiving a gifts, wrapping up their school clothes won't matter at all to them. The thing you avoid with receiving gifts is materialism, forgetting special occasions. It's very important to them. So acts of service, assisting with house chores, ongoing acts of helpfulness, exchanging of the chores. Stay. What can I do for you? I will stop and get whatever they've asked. And today I did for you, and name it and make a list of things you did. Forgetting promises, overcommitting of tasks and ignoring would be things you need to avoid with them. Acts of service, sometimes just vacuuming the living room rug would help them and make them feel so important compared to any gift that you could buy them. Maybe doing the dishes, maybe putting the laundry away, whatever comes to mind. I'm sure you're thinking right about now. So physical touch is pretty simple. It's hugs, pats, touches, sitting close, pleasant facial expressions, mostly nonverbal. You want to avoid with them physical abuse, corporal punishment, threats, and and neglect. So, if you have a child who's a physical touch, chances are they're all over you. They are touching you everywhere, every time you're in the room with them. And keep in mind, they aren't needy children. They're just children that want to be loved, could have a partner like this as well. And sometimes you just need to touch them. They say women need 10 hugs a day to stay healthy. So if a woman needs 10 hugs, I'm sure a man needs more. And same with your children. One negative word, you have to say 10 positives to correct the negative. So be careful what you say. Keep in mind your words have power, uh, and all this contributes to what they feel about themselves, how they want to, how they interpret the world. So I hope that helps you with the love languages. So if you need to speak with someone, here we are once again at CareNet, and we will be glad to help you do whatever you need. I would like for you to tell me what your personality is and what your love language is. It does help to know who you are. And this is lesson 5. Lesson 6 is going to be my whole story. I have not shared my whole story with you, and I would love to share that with you. So if you would like to join me now in lesson 6, that would be a great time. See you soon. Take care.